I am going to start off with a very special guest from Foreplay Goes South. It was the first time I had ever saw her there, but she really blew me away with her story and her perspective. So if she is good to go, absolutely ready to go, we're going to invite Mallory Kay Nelson onto the stage.
Everybody. Let's see what ball I'm supposed to have in front of me here. I'm Mallory Kay Nelson. You can Google me if you like. You might find some interesting things. Oddly enough, not a lot of kink yet, but some very interesting things nonetheless. So, still kind of new to the stand-up thing. Bear with me. We'll see how this goes. I was wondering, how many of you guys were having sex in high school? Anybody? Yeah? I was a little bit busy myself.
Try junior high.
Junior high, nice. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I started, roughly, thereabouts. So, I don't know about you, but I'm guessing a lot of you started off with your first kiss kind of as your kind of experience, right? First kisses, right? Yeah. Well, I started off with a blowjob. Just skipped right over the kissing. Didn't have it, haven't experienced, wasn't a tongue, was a dick in my mouth. The fun part is that it was my best friend's brother's dick in my mouth. She still doesn't know. So we were there watching some movies, me and my best friend, late at night. Brother comes stumbling in. You know, I almost think he was brought in by the cops. I can't quite remember, but he was a little drunk. And he came and sat down with us. He sat right between me and my friend and had a blanket over us. Next thing I know, my hand was on his dick. This was a new experience for me. And my friend was kind of falling asleep on the other side next to us. In fact, sound asleep, which then progressed into his dick wandering its way up into my mouth. This was also a new experience for me, and I found it rather interesting. She didn't wake up at all, let me promise you that. And it was my first blowjob at, I think I was 13. Is that the age usually for you guys in blowjobs? Is that about par? Well, we move on from the blowjob, and the next thing I kind of skip over is having a boyfriend. I just skipped straight to fuck buddies, right? Is that how you guys were doing it? We just like went all in and screw the relationship, right? So I don't know where you guys were having sex, but I was having a lot of sex around high school, in the building, in various different places. You've got your places like, the bathroom. We had a theater, so you got the sound room, a little bit of the catwalk. But one of the most memorable places, I would say, is in government class. I'd like to believe no one knew what was going on, but slightly under the table, my first fuck buddy, I was giving him a hand job. As we were learning about all the wonderful Senate, House of Representatives, all that wonderful government stuff that we all remember so well from high school, right? I was there just kind of like stroking his dick under the table. Happily, he came. I don't know how he kept a straight face and how the teacher didn't know what was going on, but I never heard anything about it. Turns out a little later on, everybody knew what was going on under that table. This is not something that I was aware of until a few years ago, in fact. But my fuck buddy, who's also my boyfriend now, he knew a little early on, is rather embarrassed about the story. So, anybody else having sex in strange places in high school? Is that? Library. Library is a good one. Library is a good one. Car sex is a good one. Now, what sex? Aw, late bloomers, but that's okay. We won't hold it against you. Oh, right? Yeah, so eventually I, made my fuck buddy, my boyfriend, because I wanted to try that out too. But that's what I wanted to share with you tonight. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the stories as it goes along. Thank you.
All right. And seriously, let's give it up for Mallory.